Well, hello guys, it's Revenger 2 here. Welcome back to the Hive. So today we are going to do two warehouse sales today. As you see, my warehouse stock is full. So let's get into the video now. So if you like the video, comment, subscribe for more videos. So here we go. Okay guys, let's get to it. Let's sell warehouse number 1 and let's get it started right about now. So we're going to sell warehouse number 1 full sale for $2.22 million. That is $2,220,000. So always do the large sale, 111 crates when you fill up your warehouse. A full warehouse takes about 5 or 6 hours to fulfill by yourself solo, and with the extra workers, you can fulfill that. So go ahead, sell your special cargo. You will get several options. You will get a plane mission, you will get a boat mission, or you will get a truck mission. Today, I got the plane mission with the Cubans, which is one of the better sell missions because it doesn't have a glitch associated with it, like the Titan glitch. So if you get the Titans, preferably restart your session. You will lose some of your product, but it's better than losing all of it in one go. But other than that, guys, let's get to the video. Here we are arriving to the Cuban 500, Cuban 800, sorry. The Cuban 800, it's a fairly slow plane. Let's take her to her destination and let's get a move on, shall we? The Cuban plane is used mainly for smuggling. It is a smuggler's dream plane because it is a plane with many nicks and knacks and crannies that will allow you to hide whatever you want. So a lot of smugglers will use these types of planes in real life to deliver illicit substances over the border. And they're fairly efficient to flying low, which is good if they want to avoid low radar, so they can stay off radar. But nonetheless, we're on the way to a drop. I am going for my goal of 250 million. Then after that, 500 million. Then after that, 750 million, and then 1 billion. I know several other people have already made it to 1 billion. The professional obviously is one of the biggest to make it to 1 billion legitimately, and a few of his friends in his community. So that's great, and you have other people who have 1 billion, but they didn't get it legitimate, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going to get my 1 billion in GTA 5. Hopefully try to do it before GTA 6, which is released here. So here we go, guys. You'll land the plane and you'll need to take out these guys. I die a couple times here. These guys tend to got better aim, and their weapons seem to be more powered, but that's neither here nor there. Take them out, clear the landing strip, and your plane will be the first of 3 planes will be delivered. And then you'll rinse and repeat this step 2 more times. And by doing this, you'll learn how to fly the planes a little bit better and land them in better spots, preferably ones that don't involve you getting shot immediately as you're landing. Going across the highway here, trying to get to my Oppressor Mark II to go back to the airport to get the last 2. Here, I've already delivered the second one, and here's my third. I went ahead and skipped to the end, because it was the same landing spot that as the other ones. So, same process as before, but on your way back the second and third time, if you did get rid of the people at the landing zone, you don't have to deal with them. So it's better to take them out now and then worry about them later. So flying over Vinewood here and making a smooth landing into our last last little zone here so we can deliver this last plane. I've always wondered how many crates, well, it's math, but there's a lot of crate on product. There is the first sale done, 2.22 million in the bank. So now let's go to sale number 2, which for this one, it'd be easiest just to quit out of the session, find a new session, and you will spawn at your either CEO office or your arcade like I am doing here, because you can sell from your arcade. You can do this in public sessions or private sessions. If you do it in public sessions, have other friends and crew inside the session while you're selling to make sure your cargo doesn't get destroyed. So as you see here, I'm going into the back where the master control terminal is at, and we'll sell from here. I showed you the 2 locations where you can sell, either from the warehouse itself and you'll spawn directly outside, or you will sell from the arcade. Your arcade, preferably, it doesn't really matter. You have plenty of time. So I initiated the second sell here, so it spawns me outside the arcade, and I will run to my Oppressor Mark II and fly it to my furthest warehouse, which is Cypress Hill. And this time I got the trucks. The trucks are the brickades, and the brickades are fairly fast. Not as fast as they are in the video, as the videos are sped up, but they are fast because and agile, which is good because if you're playing in a public session and you have jet griefers and whatnot, these things are mobile, but they turn like a tank. So it's a really hard turning radius for you. So just be careful, and certain areas like this bridge here, just be careful as you can flip it and it will roll into the water. So like I said, these brickades are fairly fast, and you can easily flip vehicles, flip it, and so just go ahead and take your time. You have plenty of it. You have 30 minutes. Most of the sale missions for CEO are 30 minutes, which is plenty enough time to deliver these 3 brigades to the same location as well. They all go to the same location. Now, fun thing about the brigades is they redid the brigades, and now it's the asset lab. So if you've played GT up until this point, you will have bought an asset lab. It's the same vehicle. The asset lab version is the same speed, if not a little bit faster, as because you can modify it. So here, dropping it off at a hotel, which is odd, but that's neither here nor there. And let's go back and get the other 2 brigades. Each truck will contain 5 cargo. So if you are playing in a public session and you are destroyed, or a majority of your product is destroyed, then you will lose X number of crates and X number of percentiles. However, if you sell, let's say, 12 or 13 out of your final and you get destroyed, you'll still make profit on it. Just you won't make full profit. Just be wary that you can, people do grief still, and they don't really mind. But at the end of the day, you can sell in crew sessions with friends, just so you don't need to worry about jet griefers. So we're making our way to our 3rd drop here, and there it goes. Very simple. Like I said, just keep going, hit the right on the D-pad or whatever key it is for you. So the final drop is always my favorite drop, because you're getting to the end, and you're pushing and shoving your way through traffic, and these brigades are meant for that. So park that brigade there. That one's finished, and we'll go back to get the last one right here. This is honestly one of my favorite sale missions because they give, like I said, they give plenty of time, but they not only, there are some instances where like cops can trigger with one of the drops, and you can have to elude the cops for a little bit. And while the planes are nice, but there's no added challenge to them. The tugboat, they will have enemies spawn against you either at the dock or when you're in the ocean and you have to deal with them. So you'll deal with them. But for the truck ones, just find a route that will allow you to take them all the way and with the minimum amount of turns, and you can finish it in at least under 10-15 minutes. So these missions are fairly quick, and they will net you a ton of profit, especially if you're selling within the public servers. So coming up on the final drop. So let's see what our total is for today. Our total of selling 2 full warehouses is $4,440,000. That's $4.4 million, guys. So here are my final stats. Thank you for watching the video all the way to this point. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the hive.